Virgo, welcome to Sienna Sunshine Tarot, or welcome back to Sienna Sunshine Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing a love reading for your sign. And yes, so first card I'm going to pull is how you feel about this situation. So you may, I'm sorry, I'm losing my cats. You may feel like this situation hasn't turned in your favor. So you feel like there was either some sort of change in the situation, or you feel like there needs to be a little bit of a change in the dynamic of this situation, and that hasn't come. So you feel like it hasn't turned out to be what you wanted it to be, and maybe you feel like this hasn't turned in your favor, like this situation might not be in your best interest, perhaps. How this person feels about this situation. This person feels like they haven't been guarded enough in this situation, is what I'm getting from this. Like, either with their words, either with, mostly in communication, I feel like they haven't watched what they said enough in this situation. Like maybe they said too much, or they feel like something hurt them that was said, and they feel like they haven't protected themselves in this situation, that they haven't paid enough attention to the words in this situation. You could be dealing with an air sign. So yeah, they just feel like they didn't fully protect themselves in the way that they should have in this situation. So the current energies of this situation is the Hermit. So someone could be retreating, both of you guys could be retreating in this situation, kind of into a place where it's comfortable for you guys. Could be going through, one or both of you guys could be going through some sort of introspection, and or maybe because it's cold outside, you guys are staying inside a lot too, and someone's kind of just hiding in their comfort zone in this situation, or you guys got to a place mutually where the situation is kind of in a place of, just a place of comfort, you know, which could be good. And like you guys both gained some insight on this situation. There was some clarity gained, either that or you are going to have some sort of clarity from within about this situation. So the current blockages in this situation, or this relationship. So it looks like, I just get the message that someone wasn't protecting themselves, or they feel like someone didn't protect them in the way that they wanted or expected the other person to. And someone just didn't protect someone just feels like they're very vulnerable in this situation, basically, and that could be the blockage. Like I said, I mean, that's the blockage in this situation, that someone feels vulnerable, and that could be what's blocking you from expressing yourself. That could be why the current energy is this Hermit thing, because something happened where someone felt very vulnerable in this situation, and it made them take a step back into their shell, basically. And yes, it's just like someone feels like they need to really protect themselves, and maybe they didn't in the past, and it's just like stopping you guys from openly communicating, or someone feels very closed off or distant because of that. So the current communication, or just the general communication in this situation, you guys could have had a conversation about, like, recently what I'm getting from this is you could have had a conversation about how you feel like, you either had a conversation about how you feel there's a lack of a spark, or you feel like the spark kind of went away between you guys, which I think is natural within things sometimes, but maybe you had a conversation about a lack of energy or passion within this relationship. Like maybe things used to be more passionate and all of a sudden they weren't anymore, and you guys had some sort of communication about that. Or there is something that's hidden in the shadows of this relationship, of a situation between both of you or between one of you guys that you haven't communicated or expressed to each other. There's some sort of truth about this situation that hasn't been expressed to the other person from either of your ends. So, if you are not in communication with this person, I'm going to pull a card as to why, what's going on with that. So it could be that you weren't communicating with this person because you were at a distance from each other, and this could be a long distance relationship. There could be emotional distance between you guys, but that's kind of why the communication isn't working out right now, because you guys are too far. Either that, or because someone who is around this person or someone who is around you is giving in someone's ear saying like, don't reach out to this person or something like that. It has to do with distance between you guys, either that or the people that are around you or this person, and that's the reason why you guys aren't communicating. So how this person sees you . This person sees you as someone who is very determined to get what you want, and they see you as someone who communicates very clearly. Like, they see you as someone who has a lot to them and has something to say, and they also see you as someone who has a lot of potential. They could see you as, they see like you've grown in some way. And they feel like you've grown in how you communicate to them as well. They see you as someone who is very passionate and very determined to get what you want in situations, like I said, and they see you as a force to be reckoned with, basically. And they feel like you have a lot to offer, like you have a lot to give in this situation, or in general. They feel like there is a lot to you. So how you see this person, you could see this person as somewhat, there is a deeper side to them. You know that this person can be somewhat pensive or somewhat insightful, but those insights aren't shared with you often. Like, they have insights about things, but they keep them to themselves often. And or you could see this person as lacking some sort of awareness of something, or lacking self-awareness, is what I'm getting. So, sorry, I keep cutting in this video. You see this person as someone who has either a depth to them that they don't share or express to you, or you see them as lacking some sort of depth or insight about things. Maybe if you express something to this person about a situation, they don't really offer, like they'll listen maybe, but they don't really offer their insight about it. They don't really offer insight to you about situations that you express to them. So, the potential energies for the future of this situation. This situation in the future could bring both of you guys emotional fulfillment, is what I see. But also in the future, you'll either get emotional fulfillment from the situation to where you start communicating more maturely with each other about your emotions, or someone is going to be kind of held back with how they're feeling, and someone is going to be going through something emotionally and being held back about that, kind of keeping it to themselves and being more emotionally stable. I see this situation as either one person in this situation or just both of you in general. This relationship will become something where emotionally it's more mature, emotionally it's more stable. And that could be in terms of communication, or it could just be in terms of, it reaches a point of being something emotionally stable, not something that's constantly in flux and things like that. So, I'm going to pull a romance angel card for this reading, for this situation, and let's see. So, religious factors. Your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So, you guys, this could be something, I'm meaning that this could be something for you, that this relationship and this dynamic could be a really big spiritual journey for you, or for this other person, or for both of you. It could feel like something that's very spiritual, but it could also be that within this situation there is some religious differences, some differences in beliefs, core beliefs about life, about things, about religion, that kind of get in the way of this situation. And you guys could just not see eye to eye on those things, and that could just be potentially something that you need to look out for. Be careful how you discuss religion and things with this person. And I'm also going to pull an Angels of Atlantis card for you. This reading has been very short, I don't know why. So, this could just be something that you need to hear generally, some advice for you, or this could just be something that will help you within this situation, within this relationship. So, freedom. In regards to this situation, relationship, what I see is if you guys are being very closed off, if you feel like you're in a place of comfort with this relationship, comfort isn't necessarily freedom. Like, there could be a sense of wanting to be free of this situation from either of your guys' ends, or freedom to express yourself and come out of your shell, and freedom to be with each other. Freedom to be yourself with this person, or just maybe someone in the situation is feeling stuck in this and kind of wants their freedom from this. So, I'm going to read this from here. The drawing of this card illustrates that the oracle is asking you to free up your thinking and feeling, for you are the only jailer that may be keeping your consciousness prisoner. Every aspect of your consciousness is a choice, and if you have made an inaccurate choice, choose again. That is the meaning of the word mistake. If this is what you missed, take again. This time, by liberating the conviction of your love for self, you will spring your soul from its prison. Ask Uriel to show you alternative choices. Because they resonate of pure love, they will also free you from your thought jail and take you to consequences you may have never dreamed of. Uriel wants you to chant he, and thence to release the feeling of being held back. The he will literally clear your mind. Place it in your forehead or vestigial third eye, the sixth chakra. Guidance is imminent, and once more you will dance with the infinite. So, if you have been feeling trapped in your thoughts, I hope that advice helped you. If you have been feeling trapped in this situation, I hope that helped you. So, thank you, Virgo. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I hope you enjoy your day or night.